Okay, 2016. You guys heard about Cassie's New Year's resolutions for reading, and now I'm going to tell you a little bit about mine. First up, buying more books, because let me tell you, 2015 was a dark time for these shelves. Because up until recently, Cassie and I shared a room, and we also shared a collection of books. Or so I thought. But last year she ended up taking the empty bedroom in the basement and she took all of her books with her. I had never realized this before, but it turned out that Cassie was the one that bought most of our books, and we would just read the same things. So when she left, what were now my shelves looked like this. Yeah, I know, it's pretty bad. We actually called this the twin divorce, and it was like we were fighting for custody of our books, and I lost. So as you can see, I've made some serious progress in getting these shelves back into shape, but this year I really want to step it up a notch. You know, I lost a lot that needs replacing. Next up is read more diversely. I want to read from authors who are from different backgrounds than me and from different countries. I want to read more essays and poetry and history. I want to read more from parts of the bookstore that I haven't been to in a while. Every genre has something valuable to offer, and I don't want to just stay where I'm comfortable. I want a challenge, which, funnily enough, brings me to my next point, which is my official reading challenge for the year. Last year, I read 11 books, and not only is that a low number for me, that's downright pitiful. Now granted, I was busy with school all year long, so it's pretty understandable that reading kind of took a back seat. But the thing is, I'm gonna be crazy busy with school all year this year too, and I've just decided to not let that stop me. I've already read 11 books this year, and by the end of the week, it will be 12. So I'm making pretty good progress. I'm tied with last year's goal within the first month. That's pretty promising. So all that being said, my official Goodreads challenge to myself is to read 60 books in 2016. And I know that that's quite a step up from 11, but I am nothing if not determined. Which actually brings me to my next point. Now, I work at a bookstore, which some of you may or may not know. I was talking to one of my managers, who's also one of my very good friends, and he was saying how he read 270 books last year. And like, first of all, that's amazing. And second of all, his challenge for this year is he wants to see how quickly he can get to 100 books. And then I asked him what number book he was on, and he said 4. And at that point, I was also at 4, so we were tied. And as we kind of realized that, he said to me, well, I guess I'll race you there. So I kind of entered a race to see who could get to 100 books first. Now granted, both of us are going to be insanely busy this year. He has to make several trips to see professors in other states to defend his PhD, and I'm going to be back and forth between classes as well as work for both of us. So we're both crazy busy, but we both have this goal to see who can get there first. So it's going to be really interesting. And I haven't talked to him about where he is with his goals right now, but I'm feeling pretty good about my position, and I'm sure he is as well. But this, right now, officially marks the beginning of the race to 100 books. Wish me luck. I really can't outdo myself with any more ambition, so I'm just gonna leave it at that for this list for now. But let me know down in the comments about any reading resolutions that you guys have, or any resolutions in general that you feel like sharing. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next Wednesday. Bye! And again. Now I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my script. Authors that I was so close. No. One moment. I need my lines. Comments about any